Hello and welcome to another video. So this video, if you couldn't tell by the title, I will be reading some of my most anticipated reads. You also may or may not have noticed that it says part 1 in abbreviations in the title because I'm making this a 4-part series. So in each video I will be picking 2 book names or 6 book names in here of books I've really been waiting to read and I anticipate them being highly rated books. So all 6 of their names are in here, all 6 of them. I'll tell you the books in a second. And I will be picking 2 of these names out of here, and those will be the 2 books I read per video. So, here are the books. So we're going to start with both the 2 ebooks that I have on the list. We have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes and 3 Dark Crowns. I think it's, 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. This one will actually be my first ever, I'll scoot over just a little bit so I have like first ever dark YA fantasy, so I'm excited about that. And then The Naturals is written by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She wrote the Inheritance Game trilogy, which I've already read, and this is her first series she wrote before that, so I'm really excited about that. Now on to the 4 physical books we have. We have How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. This is a bonus book to the Cruel Prince trilogy. This is written in Cardan's perspective. So it has stories from before the Cruel Prince and an adventure beyond the Queen of Nothing. So a story from before the Cruel Prince, a story from after the whole trilogy, and pivotal scenes from the trilogy in Cardan's perspective. And then we have A Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. These 2 books have been out for a while. These are not like new releases, but I have been anticipating these books to be highly rated, and I haven't read any of them yet, obviously. So I'm super excited about this one. This one is also a YA fantasy. And then we have Grumpy Darling by Alexandra Moody. This did come out this year. It came out like either late April or early June, and this is a YA hockey romance, clean hockey romance. So, and then we have Fearless by Lauren Roberts. This is a YA romantasy, and I feel like this doesn't have a whole lot of talk because I think it's the 3rd and final main book in the Powerless trilogy. We are getting a Fearful novella eventually, but this is like the last official book, like long length book. So those are all the books that are up for grabs, and I am super excited because I can't lose, right? Like, I want to read all these books, so it's like I can't lose. So let's pick the 2 books here. I'm looking away, and Grumpy Darling! Yay! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Grumpy Darling. Honestly, this is such a cute series. I cannot wait to continue it. Obviously, there's only 2 books of the series out. The 3rd one will probably come out at some point. And maybe there might be a 4th one. I really don't know. But alright. What's our next read? Oh, hold up, drop that. Okay, we're gonna just try and pick again. Oh. Yes. Fearless. We got Fearless. Let's go. So we have Grumpy Darling and Fearless. Let's go. A really long book and a really short book. I'm so excited. Okay, my biggest worry though is now, am I just gonna get the next 2 physical books in the next part and the 2 ebooks, and that would be hilarious. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I would like to have a mix, but oh my goodness, yay! Honestly, these actually kind of fit because there's pink flowers on Fearless and then pink here. Oh, I'm so excited. So these will be the 2 books I'm reading, and when you see me give updates for this video, I will not be in my normal background. I will most likely be on vacation. So if the background changes really quickly, that is why. Just really randomly, I've never seen this background before, it's because I'll be on vacation. But, okay, I'm super excited. Alright, I'm very happy with these 2. I think this is a good mix. I think having the romance, they're both romances, but this is a very heavy fantasy, and then you have a cutesy hockey, clean hockey romance. All right. I cannot wait to jump into these books. Let's go. Alright, so I finished Grumpy Darling. I'll put a photo of it here because I put the book back in my suitcase. I'm on vacation, like I said at the beginning of the video. Realized I didn't do any midway update because I didn't want to put the book down. So I'm going to share a lot of my thoughts of it now. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was so good, so cute. I love the Darling Devils series. I cannot wait for the third book to come out. And it's so cute, so cute. I loved Violet and Reed's story, and I loved Grayson and Paige's story. And I think the next one's about Parker, which is the little brother. Oh, I'm so excited. But specifically talk about Grumpy Darling, hold up, here's a mess. But I genuinely loved reading about these characters and getting to it's a dual POV, but the whole series is, so you get both the girl's point of view and the guy's point of view, which is great. I love that in romance books. I love getting both points of view, and I really enjoyed this. Now, is this a 5-star book? No. It did beat the first one though, because it didn't have a third act conflict in like the sense of a relationship conflict. There was stuff that happened in the third act, but nothing relationship wise that made me annoyed. But it was probably my favorite thing about this book was the pining and from Grayson, because I don't know if it's a spoiler, you know this from the back of the book. Grayson has always been in love with Paige, but Paige has kind of always seen him as a friend. So his POVs were probably my favorite thing ever to read, because he's just not obsessed, but like madly in love with her and is pining after her, and it's so cute. Then there were moments with Paige where I'm like, girl, wake up. This guy loves you. Like, he genuinely loves you and really likes you and knows literally everything about you. You guys have been friends since you were kids. But anyways, I digress on that part. She did annoy me a few times in the book, which I think is why I didn't get a full 5-star, because there were moments where I was like, I wanted some slap, some sense in. Okay, I have to talk about why I'm laughing about that. So there's a scene in the book where Paige asks her best friend Bonnie, like, all over the phone, is like, hey, when I see you, I need you to slap some sense into me. You know, that kind of like knock some sense into me, like, help, I'm going crazy. And kid you not, there's like a break, and then the next paragraph is her friend literally slaps her. And I, wasn't expecting it, so I like gasped and laughed out loud. It was so funny, because I'm like, she legit slapped her. I was not expecting her to legit slap her across the face. It was so funny. Like, that's a true friend right there. I mean, she didn't even ask, like, when they saw each other, she didn't even ask, like, hey, what do you need me to knock some sense into? And she just immediately slapped her across the face. It was so funny. And obviously they're best friends, so it wasn't like she did it out of, like, spite or anything. She took Paige's comments very seriously and was like, okay, I'll slap you across the face when I see you. Here you go. Slap some sense into you. Knock some sense into you. But that was so funny. So funny. I was like, Bonnie, you and me both. I would willingly slap her across the face to make her be less stupid in certain situations. But, oh, this book was so good. I'm glad I got this one. And yeah, so I will be moving on to, I actually have it out because I'm not going to be reading it today because it's like, what time is it? It's like almost 9 o'clock. But now I will be moving on to Fearless, and I'll probably I'm definitely going to finish this when I get home, because look how big it's 500 something pages, which isn't that long. I don't know why I'm thinking, and especially especially from this trilogy, yeah, I'm going to eat this book up. But anyways, I'm going to give you a better angle here. Being lower doesn't really work. So this is really hard to do. I'm right-handed, so actually I'm technically ambidextrous, but whatever. That's not important. You don't need to know that. So yeah, we will be moving on to Fearless, and I'm really excited about this one, especially because the novella Fearful will be coming out next year. pretty sure either end of this year, which I don't think it'll be end of this year because this just came out in like April, or next year, and I'm super excited about that. So I want to have the whole series read and done by the time that book comes out. So yeah, so again, Rival Darling, put up a photo. Finished it at today. It took like 3 days. I'm skilled. No, I really enjoyed the book. And 4.5 stars. I think that's pretty good. Now, I already know this is probably going to be 5-star because every other book in this series has been 5-star for me. Now, do I think that I should lower any of those? No. I know that Reckless, which is the second book in the trilogy, the one before this one, is a bit repetitive, but I don't care. It was still great. I didn't, like, the repetitiveness didn't bother me one bit. I still loved every second of that book, and I still think about it to this day. And I cannot wait to dive back into this world and these characters. And yeah, so I'm excited. I will see you guys with an update. I'll try and update while I'm halfway through the book. I try and do that. I didn't do that with the last book. Sorry about that. I'll try. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip whenever I update. Alright, so I know this is not an update for the Fearless or anything, because that's the next book I'm on. This is actually a book haul, because I just got back from a bookstore where all the books are like $1.25. So I bought 8 books, and I'm gonna go through them with you because I always do book haul videos, so I decided to do them once I got them. So first book is Gregor the Overlander, book 1 in the Underland Chronicles by Suzanne Collins. Obviously, if you know who Suzanne Collins is, she wrote The Hunger Games. This is another series that she wrote that a friend of mine recommended, and I found the first one. And then we have The Castle, which is the second book in the Seventh Tower series by Gareth Nix. I have the first one, which was given to me by a friend, and I actually liked it. So I needed the second one. That was loud. So I got the second one. And then we have, this is where you're going to see the serious nerd side of me in these next 3 books. I bought 2 volumes of the Complete Sherlock Holmes Volume 1 and 2 by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So I have 2 volumes. I'm sure there are probably more, and these are just the stories of Sherlock Holmes, because I actually do genuinely enjoy reading Sherlock Holmes. So I bought 2 volumes of that, and then being again the nerd that I am, I got the Iliad. Not the Iliad, sorry, this is the Odyssey by Homer. He also wrote the Iliad, but I've never read the Iliad. I read parts of the Iliad, but for school, and I wanted to read the Odyssey. I think I also read parts of the Odyssey for school too. So, got that. I'm wondering what the dust jacket's kind of ripped up a little bit, but nonetheless, I digress. Anyways, so then I bought the second book in a series that I bought from work, which we only had the first and third book in. So somehow I found the third book. This is The Whispers on the Moors, which I have the first one, and again, I genuinely didn't think I wasn't even looking for this, but I walked into the Christian section and found this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this the second one? And I was like, yes, it was. So I'm super excited. I have all 3 of those now, so now I can read it and not worry about it. And then I got a book that I've heard about and then I wanted to try because I've heard it's pretty good, which is The School for Good and Evil. There is a review from Rick Riordan on the front, so that kind of really encouraged me to pick it up because I love Rick Riordan. And this is just the first one, because they only have the first one. This by the way, this bookstore is all used books. That's why they're so cheap. So it was really hard to find more books, like more books in a series, which leads to, I went in there hoping to find Aragon, and I found Eldest, which is the second book in the Inheritance Circle series. I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, the Inheritance trilogy, sorry. Even though there are 5 books in that. So I'm gonna try and buy at least Aragon, and then I'll have this one, and then farther on down the road, I will buy the last 3. So yeah, I got this one. And the funny thing about this though is like the page numbers are here on the side and not like at the top or the bottom or like the middle of the bottom. They're like here on the side. So it's like, is that a printing mess up or is that just what they wanted to do? But I'm excited to pick this up. And then yeah, those are all of the books that I got. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna definitely buy Aragon at some point. And then if I like some of these other series, I may continue. But I feel like the Seventh Tower one, it might just end up being like, oh, if I ever find them, because it's not like a favorite series that I've read. It's good, but I think it might just be one of where I'm like, okay, if I like this, I like it. So if I see the next book, I'll buy it. Which they only had this first one, which I already had, and the second one, and then the 5th one. So yeah, I got all of these books. So I'm excited to add these to my shelves. I think I got a good, decent mix of fantasy and like a historical fiction Christian and some classics. So I'm happy with my haul here. Yeah, I will see you guys soon for probably a book update, most likely a book update. So see you in a minute. I finished Fearless. And this book, I'm going to tell you right now my rating, 5 stars. Every single book in this series by Lauren Roberts has been 5 stars. Every single one. And this one 100% deserves that. This was a 5-star book. 100% a 5-star book. I enjoyed every second of this book. This is the longest one, and it was so good. So good. 5 stars. I don't want to spoil anything, obviously, if you haven't read the series. It was so good. I laughed, I cried, I bawled actually at parts. It made me feel all the emotions. Happy, sad, warm and fuzzy at points, confused at times, but not like a bad confused, more like a what did I just read? This is insane type of confused. It was so good, and honestly, Lauren Roberts has outdone herself with this one. Wow, she did an incredible job. And I can't wait for the novella, Fearful, that's coming out at some point. I don't know exactly when, but I cannot wait for that and to read that and whoever's POV that's in. I can't remember now. But, oh my word, it was so good. I don't want to say a whole lot because, again, I don't want to spoil it, especially this being the 3rd and last main book in the series. Obviously, there's the 2nd novella, and then I think she's done with this series, so it's so good. It's so good. I loved this whole trilogy, and I definitely think I 10 out of 10 recommend them. They're really good. They're great. I definitely think that this is up there, like my new favorite series I've read. It's up there with Percy Jackson, and that's saying something because I've loved Percy Jackson for like almost 6 years now. This is up there. It's up there. I understand why this, at least the first one, got so much hype. I've read the whole thing now, and I'm so glad I didn't get any spoilers. So glad there was no spoilers. So happy there was no spoilers for this one. I think I can't remember. I have gotten a book. I think I got the ending of Reckless spoiled for me, the 2nd book. But I'm so glad I had no spoilers for this because it hit. Every moment, everything that happened hit in some way, shape, or form. Whether it made me go jaw dropped, which did happen, or cry, or laugh, or just... It's such a good book, and Lauren Roberts is incredible at writing, and the emotion that she is able to portray with just these words on a page. And I think Powerless is actually going to be is going to be a movie or a TV show or something. Prime Video, I think, is doing it. Hopefully they do that well. You're going to have to live up to really high expectations here. because this is so good. Every one of these books has been 5 stars. Every single one. Oh, it was so good. So good. Yeah, honestly, I think this video idea was probably the best video idea I've come up with recently, because I read 2 books that I genuinely have been looking forward to reading and really enjoyed, and I'm super happy about it. So, this was a great video. I'm actually very proud of myself for this one. And stay tuned for, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos, because there will be 3 more parts to this series with the last 4 books that I have to pick. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!